which came out the same year.
Brandenburg.
I could be wrong.
What a magical year that was, 1984.
Don't piss off the ghost.
It's no different to me than the RoboCop or Total Recall remakes. You're taking a film that, even though it's 30 years old, still works exceedingly well. And you're trying to recreate something you can't recreate with that chemistry that those actors have.
Maybe they're not trying to recreate it. Maybe they have the licensing for the name and are slamming the film together to make a whole bunch of money real fast. Have you considered that option?
But look, they're with it. So feminism.
Okay, I don't know if it was a race thing or a lady thing, but I'm mad as hell.
And it's good. Because they're women.
Women can do anything a man can do, especially a fictional job catching ghosts.
This can't be a simple cash grab because they're female.
Oh, right.
That invalidates your argument.
Cross the street. Excuse me, you said crossing the street was bad.
Cross the streams.
You're going to endanger us. You're going to endanger our client, the nice lady who paid us in advance before she became a dog.
Is Don't Cross the Streams just kind of the latest setup for the ending? They could have done just one line earlier in the film. Oh yeah, we shouldn't cross the streams. Then at the end of the film, we need to cross the streams.
Well, you got to explain the particle physics involvement of it. All it was, yes, on the surface level, yes. Story component-wise, this is a big dangerous thing we should do.
Yeah.
Let's do it together as a team. We're going to take the risk together.
Yeah. And I felt fairly weak.
It is the weakest part of the movie. And I've always hated the line, she's a dog.
Okay. Well, she's a dog.
I've always thought that ruined the emotional intensity of watching Sigourney Weaver transform into a monster. Bill Murray has been fawning after the whole film. And it's like, hey, how would I say this? And I just picture Bill Murray on the second. Yeah, I'm going to say this, and she's a dog. And then you think, oh no! That's the only line in the whole film that I don't like.
I don't know, that whole romance always struck me as creepy because I never got the feeling that Peter Venkman wanted to do anything other than sleep with her and move on.
But he had his chance when she was possessed. She said, I want you inside me. And he goes, God, no, it's his subconscious thoughts. And then he's like, yeah, it seems like there's already a couple people in there.
You're talking about when he showed up to go on the date with her?
Yes.
Yeah. The date that he brought 350 cc's of Thorazine on? You know, originally they wanted the part of Peter Venkman to be played by Bill Cosby.
But in all fairness, we must do our best to reserve judgment on Ghostbusters 2016 until we see it.
Yeah. It might be fun. The only real problem is that there is almost 0% chance it's going to be better than the original, making the whole endeavor pointless.
Stop playing with the game if it doesn't catch. And it's also
The sun.
It makes me laugh the whole time. If it's a funny movie, I love Ghostbuster tech. I love the proton packs. I love traps. I love the firehouse. I love Ghostbusters car. I love all that weird but somewhat realistic technology that exists in the Ghostbusters universe. I love those three characters. I would be happy with this movie if it's just funny. Because I know that the technology in it is going to be over the top, it's going to be stupid, it's not going to feel believable. Because I've already seen scenes where they're like, playing around with stuff. I don't believe that Melissa McCarthy can make a proton pack. I believe that Egon Spengler could. But if the movie is funny and not lowbrow and stupid, I will be okay with it.
The neon library ghost spitting out Nickelodeon slime is worrying.
There's so many worrying things.
It's not going to have that same tone where the monsters were serious. Everything's going to be wacky.
Yeah. Well, I guess people, when people criticize this new Ghostbusters film of not being serious, people often point out the first one's not being serious. And nobody ever fucking said it was. They point to some of the wackier elements in it. Slimer, and the scene we haven't talked about, but when Dan Aykroyd gets blowed up from a ghost. When I was a kid, I didn't quite understand what was happening. I was like, what's happening with his belt? And then it cuts to his face and then, it's a thing for adults to laugh at. He doesn't, it's not like his pants fall down and then, he starts having sex with her and then he farts and then, the ghost starts having sex with Egon. There's a joke about Egon fucking slime in the second one, if you recall.
Yeah, it's a holdover from when Harold Ramis and Ivan Reitman worked on Animal House.
We've been going about this all wrong. This Mr. Stay Puft is okay. He's a sailor. He's in New York. We get this guy laid, we won't have any trouble.
The original film is like 90% witty, fun dialogue and interesting characters interacting with each other. Is it the most quotable movie of all time?
It might be. It might be, yeah. There's so many quotes. There's so many moments too that aren't necessarily quotable, but are just so good. Like when they take the elevator, they go, man, excuse me, just that scene, them taking the elevator. What are you guys supposed to be? Cosmonauts? No, they're exterminators. Someone saw a road trip on 12 or whatever. Then they get in there and, have you tested these? It's a nuclear accelerator.
We're wearing unlicensed nuclear accelerators on our back. Yeah. I regret that I have not tested these yet.
and then the simple lesson flips it on.
Like that would make a difference.
So funny, so perfect.
Oh.